Life and budget retired in the Philippines versus being in the USA. There's a big difference.
Okay, light, camera, action!
Cheers, guys, from the Philippines.
Cheers! So how is everyone today? We hope that all of you is well, in a healthy condition, peaceful,
And
all of the
happy.
best things in life, and happy.
And happy like we are in the Philippines. Stress-free life.
That's right.
So,
What are we gonna do?
what are you going to talk about today?
We talk about I think we have to share with you guys some insights on how inflation affects our cost of living here in the Philippines.
Mhm.
I think Randy here is the best one can explain it.
What the cost of living?
Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead, Anipay.
Well, with us, it doesn't really affect us too much because of the fact that we don't have any rent because we, own, and the houses that we have are paid for. So there's no increase in rents and stuff like that. The only thing that it affects really is the food bill, and we don't.
Yeah, because I ate a lot.
Yeah. Well, I take it back. It does affect us then because rice went up quite a bit, and Rose eats a lot of rice. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Mm.
She loves rice.
I ate rice, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and
Right.
snacks.
Right. And a big part of our budget is my vices, my beer and Yossi, which is the same as cigarettes over here, right? They really haven't gone up in price. They did back, I don't know, like 4 or 5 months ago. They went up like 100 pesos
Yeah.
for like a case of 24 beers. So that's like $2 it went up. So that really hasn't affected much. And so on anything else that we consume, it's not really a factor. I'm sure the prices have gone up. Like if you like to eat out at the restaurants and stuff, I'm sure the prices have gone up there. But we don't go to restaurants and eat and stuff. Well, you do. You go to, what is that? Jollibee's?
The Jollibee.
Jollibee's. Has the price gone up there?
I haven't noticed yet.
And so basically our budget, like I say, hasn't changed very much. We live on a $925 a month budget, and so electric's gone down for us.
Yeah, because we don't have much of the usage for air condition or many
Right.
appliances. It's just a normal basic, the fan, the lights.
Yeah.
So it's not really.
Well,
it's,
a refrigerator and a freezer we're running.
yeah, actually, our bill from the last month is and now I don't see it now yet. Where's our bill?
It's here, but they haven't brought it up.
Yeah, but the last month is just lower as from the last previous
what
month
was it
too.
last month? Like 3,200 pesos,
Yeah.
which is like
No, it was 2,900.
2,900.
It was lesser. The other month was 3,200.
So that's like $60, and that's for 2 houses, right? And the pig pen. So that hasn't gone much. People complain a lot about the price of electricity in the Philippines, and I haven't found it to be that much more expensive than in the States.
Now maybe we are just so blessed that we live in the mountains, and
Could
the
be.
fan really doesn't consume a lot of power, right? Because we
No, they
basically use the fan like 24 hours.
Yeah.
Whole day here in the living room, and then when we go to bed, it's until in the morning. So it's it's not really consumes a lot.
We have 2 large ceiling fans. They're like 5 feet across, right? And we use those, during the day. We have one in the living room and one in the bedroom.
Yeah, and the microwave and the heater. We only have basic
Right.
appliance.
the hot
Do we
water
call it
heater.
appliances or
Appliances.
appliances?
And the
So we
refrigerator.
don't have we have television, but we don't
We never watch
I
it.
never watch it.
We do.
We did few times before.
We had it all installed and everything,
Yeah.
but we don't even have a plan on it. You know, it doesn't matter because if we want to watch anything, we can just
We have
watch.
we have the
We
YouTube.
can just watch YouTube on the television.
So in short, guys, the inflation doesn't really affect that much because our lifestyle doesn't change as well. You know,
Right.
we don't have aside from what we do. I mean, what did we really buy for ourselves? We have
Not much.
everything.
A little bit of clothes.
Yeah, how much this one
I
cost?
bought you this.
How much this one?
I think
$900, 900 pesos?
it was 800 pesos.
Okay. So like almost 20,000.
I got her a
$20,000.
little jump farmer type thing since she's a farmer. I figured, well, why not?
But
be
I
able to
cannot use this one on the live, guys, because I pee a lot.
stand up and show them.
Huh?
Yeah.
They don't see it much.
Huh?
They don't
They
see
do.
it much.
So, anyways,
See my
I bought that and surprised her.
Yeah.
But she doesn't care for it because of the fact that it's too much work to unbutton.
Oh, I love it, hon. I love it. Only that if I pee, I have to unbutton this one, and then this one I cannot reach it from the back. I need you, this one to put it back. So
That was the idea.
I know. I think.
No, not really.
So
I'm sure you could figure it out if you really wanted to. Figure out
Yeah.
how to reach back and get it, but
But I love it. I appreciate it. It's the thought that counts, Anipay.
right.
So
And so, so it's basically the same. We still spend about what $450 a month on my
Actually-
devices.
actually, it's lesser now because I have the sunshine. Remember, I normally go to the city
Oh,
with
yeah, yeah.
tricycle and hire a driver for motorcycle, and I spend a lot of for the transportation now.
Sunshine is the
Motorcycle.
nickname for her motorcycle that she gave it.
I name my motorcycle Sunshine. Now I only like spend like $4 for a gas, and it's like more than a week or almost 2 weeks of
Well, yeah.
use of the motorcycle, and I am free to wherever I go. Before I have to hire a driver, I have to commute. I pay more.
Right.
Yeah, I pay more before. And all my groceries on the tricycle now, I just had my groceries with me. So even though if I go to the city like couple times, it's okay because
Right.
I buy smaller volume.
But now she always leaves and goes somewhere. She's never around anymore, which is, I guess is okay as long as she's back home at nighttime.
No, I was only gone because I was doing the school project. Now I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Until next year.
And she crashed and burned the other day.
Yeah, I crashed also, guys, but it wasn't something major. I'm
Yeah.
fine because I went to dancing.
See, look,
But
Oh, no,
this
that was-
this one is from the pig pen.
That's-
I fall
yeah,
from the
she-
pig pen.
she fell in the pig pen.
No, I
But-
tip over. I didn't fall.
But overall wise, I think rents are getting more expensive if you guys are going to be in the in the cities and stuff
Yeah.
like that. The prices of stuff in the cities has gone up,
Yeah.
but we don't buy all that much. I think we had to buy a new microwave the other day
That we do.
because the other one I don't know, something shorted out in it. I don't know what.
But we saved some money, Hana, for my gadgets because we were able to fix our microphone. He fixed it, and then my classmate fixed the sound card.
Right.
So it's we don't have to buy a new one.
And would that cost you $10 to have that fixed?
Yeah, $10. I give him a tip.
Right.
He doesn't charge me much.
That's better than buying a new one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Exactly. And he did a really good job. He do the charger built inside, instead so that the charging pin really comes. That's the one that's broke
yeah,
first.
the charging port broken. So that didn't work. And she loves to sing on her live
my
streams
live
on her channel. I don't know if you guys have know about that channel, but she sings on there and talks in English. You'll have to check it out sometime if you're not aware of it. What's it called again?
Rosemary's Philippine Retirement.
Philippine.
It's okay, huh?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Retirement.
They are watching our.
And they get-
I would like to thank you again, guys, for always for giving us your support.
Yeah.
enables us to do our stuff,
Yeah.
our charity school works. So we truly appreciate you watching our videos with the ads on it. Thank you
That's
very
all.
much.
So, and anyways, I guess you can watch the other vloggers when it comes to budgets, like in Dumagetti. There's a lot of bloggers over in Dumagetti.
Yeah, because they can give you much more about what are their expenses, because living in the
Right.
city and in the province are very much different. They have a lot of expenses over there, and
Most of them in Dumagetti, the vloggers, they all say you need a minimum of like $1,500 a month. But that's because of the fact that most of the people that are foreigners that are over there, they love to go out and eat and go out to have coffee, and they're paying a lot of money for the coffee too. It's like, you know, $3 or $4 a cup, you know, type of thing. It's kind of like
Yeah.
going to Starbucks or whatever.
that's their way of socializing
Right,
with
they-
people.
That's what they do.
We socialize with our YouTube family. I yak with my with my YouTube family online
Yeah,
on the live while earning some revenue.
that's right.
So we're very much happy about it. And
So-
yeah, we don't have much of the cost of living upgrades other than the ones
Right.
that we already give you. That it's just the same expenses.
And so and the visa's all still the
Still the
same. That
same.
hasn't gone up. So
Mhm.
that's around $30 to $40 a month,
Yeah.
you know, depending, because once a year you have to get that, what do they call it, alien registration card.
Alien alien
And so that's
registration.
I just had to get that last time I went and renewed my visa, and so that was like, I don't know, it's like $40 for that
Yeah.
type thing. I don't know what they bother doing that for, because I've never had anybody ask for it.
Yeah.
But apparently, you know, you need that for, like, if you want to open up a bank account or something over here.
Uh-huh. So for those our YouTube family, or whoever may come across to this specific video, don't worry about inflation or something. I know it's something about to worry for some people, but don't let it scare you in retiring here, because this is a very beautiful country. Of course, it depends on the people who you have around, but province wise, if you are able to look for a province places, or even in the big areas, or even in the big cities,
Right. It
as
depends.
long as you are not on the center of it. Like let's say, for example, I say this over and over again, Dumaguete is the capital city of Negros or something. So if you go further, look further, it's a big province. So Dumaguete is just a concentration of where most of those foreigners
Yeah,
are.
and Biloran's just a small province.
Yeah.
It's the second smallest province in the Philippines,
Yeah.
and it's basically just one island, or it has a couple of islands, right?
Yeah, we have
Smaller ones?
three smaller islands which are tourist destinations.
Yeah, but
Like you go outing, or
yeah, but
adventure.
they're just like
They're
really
part of it.
they're like really small islands.
they're not
though, right?
residential.
Yeah.
They're
Even Biloran's a small island. That's only like what, 20 square miles or something like
555 square kilometers, I guess.
that. 555.
I forget about that. We already give it
I don't know.
before.
Well, not everybody sees every video, so
Yeah.
But it's nice here. There's not too much traffic, and you can get everything you need, except for fresh produce.
Yeah, except
And,
for broccoli and asparagus
Right.
or lettuces.
And celery. You can't get
But-
that either.
Most of the basic stuff, it's doable.
Right.
And yeah, we say this over and over again, for people that have medical conditions, such as when people needs medical attention most of the time, and like, for example, emergencies, and you need to go to a very good hospital. We don't advise our island because we don't have that
Medical. They don't have those medical accommodations here.
yeah, we have the local
They just have a
hospital.
small hospital.
It can give you initial treatment, huh?
Yeah, well, that hospital is more for like they would like stabilize you
Yeah.
to make the trip to like Tacloban.
And our main transportation over here too is tricycle and motorcycle. You know, the single motorcycle.
Right.
But you can rent a car or something. But most places that you're gonna go requires, you know, like walking and climbing.
Oh yeah.
So if you're an adventurous person, yes, this is a place for you. But if you're not, I don't think this is a place for you. So anyway, enough of the budget stuff, and people wants to there are some people that wants to know about your off-grid life in the USA. Give us some insights.
Before I came to the Philippines,
Yeah.
how I lived.
How did he live?
Well, me for the last 5 years before I came over here, I was living completely off the grid. Right? I had a little tiny camper that I got for free. Right?
This is Jason, my best friend and boss in the States, and my sister Chris and brother-in-law Mike. There's the box, the camper that I got for free that I lived in for cheap, and more pictures of it. So that's how I lived when I was in the States before I came to the Philippines.
And before that, I just built a little camper thing on the back of my Ford Ranger that I slept in. You know, I had an air mattress in there and all of that, and I had all the cooking equipment and stuff.
That's my cheap little Ford Ranger 1992 that I built a camper on the back of.
And I would just camp in the national forest in the summertime, and wintertime I would go down onto BOM in Arizona, you know, where it's warmer. It still gets cold, but yeah, so I didn't have any rent, and I only worked like 6 months out of the year, and that was during the summer up in Flagstaff, right? And that's where I was staying in the national forest. And so that's how I was able to save a lot of money and only work, you know, six months out of the year, you know, because I don't like working. The older I got, it was like, I can't wait to retire.
I think I can relate to that.
I'm done with this work stuff.
He doesn't work here, guys.
Yeah. No, I don't work here. I wouldn't work here anyways. They only make like $10 a day.
Yeah, it's
you
okay.
know. So
You have worked hard all your life. You deserve your retirement.
I don't know if I worked hard. I kind of sloughed off for the last 20 years of my life.
Was your earning for 6 months enough for you to live on for the next 6 months that you don't work?
Yes. Yeah, no doubt. Because all the same thing. All I had was you know, food and my vices. Again, the vices, you know, chewed up the most.
You don't have to pay mortgages or electricity
No
or water
or
rent. Yeah.
Only gas for the generator.
So see, guys, I'm with Randy not because of money, because he doesn't have money. When I met him, he lives on the box, in the box.
In the box.
I call it box.
Right.
But I don't know, it's a home for him.
And it was enjoyable because of the fact you're out there, and I had a huge backyard. It was, I mean, gigantic, you know.
You have more freedom there, I guess.
Well, yeah, because nobody's bugging you. You don't have any neighbors. Because if it's like what they call dispersed camping, right? It's not a campground where there's, you know, tons and tons and tons of spots where people are camping. It's dispersed camping where there's a spot here and there'll be another one, you know, like, you know, a half mile away, you know, kind of thing. And so the only things I had to pay for was, you know, gas for the truck, and
for the generator,
and for the generator, and propane for the heater because it's still got cold at nighttime down in. I used to go down to Quartzsite.
Did you miss
Arizona.
that kind of life?
Do I miss it?
Yeah.
Not really, because it's kind of the same life here, but I have all the modern conveniences here, right? I can go and take a shower, you know, type thing, and use a toilet instead of finding a tree, you know, kind of kind of thing, or you know, digging a hole out in a wash, you know, in a wash.
Yeah.
Do you know what a wash is? A wash is kind of like the river back there.
Okay.
It only flows when it's raining hard.
Yeah, and having a shower once a month, I guess.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Because I had to pay to go and take a shower, and it was like
Yeah.
$10.
I remember when we were talking, guys, he's not doing laundry on his underwear. He just threw it away.
Yeah, that's right. It's easier to throw it away than it is to sit and try and clean it. And when I did laundry, I'm one of those people. I would take everything and shove it in there. I didn't sort anything out, whites or colors or this or that. I just cram everything in there.
Where the white color becomes gray, the
That's
black
right.
becomes white.
That's right.
It's a fun life. And the change was started again, guys.
It was getting expensive to do a load of laundry, actually.
Over there?
Well, in Quartzsite it was. When I was up in Flagstaff, I used to do it over at my boss's house. He would let me use his
Jason's
washer, and
place.
that's where I would take a shower too.
Yeah.
He was my boss, and best friend, kind of thing. I originally met him, for work, but then we ended up being best friends for years and years. And a couple of years I spent down in Mexico at his place. He didn't charge me to be down there, type thing, and was right on the Sea of Cortez. So that was nice, being down there.
This is Mexico, where I spent 2 winters living down there at my best friend's house in Rocky Point, Mexico. It was nice down there, very beautiful and relaxing. And as you can see, I'm just kind of kicked back there. I did, help him on his house.
And so that didn't cost me. And I would just do maintenance on his house and, basic construction,
Yeah.
fixing things. Being right next to the ocean, you know how salt water just wrecks everything, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so, so I did that for like 2 years down there, but
Here I am working on some of the projects down at my friend's house, Jason, down in Mexico. I put in a patio and redid the sheetrock and stuff on the ceilings and painting. And so, anyways, it was fun, and I think it turned out pretty good. So he enjoyed it and appreciated it, but he let me stay there for free.
for many years, because I moved to Arizona it was in when did Obama get elected? 2008. Like in December of 2008 is when I moved to Arizona from Minnesota. I had enough of winters. Oh, no, I wasn't going to do
You
it
don't
anymore.
like it?
No, sitting there, and I used to heat with wood. I've always been frugal well, not always, but after my younger years when I had all the companies, right, I got very, very frugal because I wasn't happy making all that money. It's just like, this sucks. I mean, all you're doing is, it's like you're on a hamster wheel, round and round and round and round you go. And I wasn't happy at all,
Are you happy now?
I'm extremely happy now. 'Cause it's like, this is a very nice laid back life.
Oh, the breeze is good.
We do what we want when we want.
Yes.
You kind of have the pegs that keep you in line a little bit, but your brother Noel will take care of them if we're out and doing something.
Yeah, I'm having fun now cooking pig food. I like it. I enjoyed it.
All right. And by the way, stop chopping that stuff because your arm is she messed up her arm here.
Yeah, guys, I messed this arm. It's
She's
really
messed-
hurting. Sometimes it hurts from here.
Well, yeah, she's missing
It's the
that nerve that goes underneath your shoulder blade is
Yes.
messed up. I had that problem one time, and oh my God, it was horrible.
if I do pig food, guys, I have to chop, and then I have to chop some lumber for wood,
Yeah,
for firewood.
I thought your brother did that.
I did, but sometimes if I run out of it, I have to do it myself. I don't have to wait for him. So it's really it's messing up until now. It have been like a month now.
Yeah, and so
It's, believe me, guys, climbing has nothing to do with it.
right. And so, anyways, back when I was in the States, one of the biggest expenses I had was ice for the cooler, because I didn't have a fridge, obviously, and
I remember you
and I
buy 3
like-
bags
well,
every day.
like two bags.
2 bags.
It was like every other day. I would have to buy that, and they're like $2 a piece. So, but I mean, if you add it up, it's like $100 and some a month, right?
You were not living completely off grid because you have internet
much.
connection. I mean, you have cell phone.
I have cell phone, yeah.
I
but
thought
that's-
the meaning of completely off grid is nothing, no.
well,
no
off grid
communication.
technically comes down to you live without electricity
Okay.
and that type of thing.
Okay,
And-
so that doesn't
and a lot of times
include-
running water, which I didn't have. I didn't have running water either.
Okay.
I'd have to have it in containers.
Because I remember you paid $60 every month for your internet, right? I mean, with your phone service.
Now that was $70 a month because I had unlimited, because I was yakking with you
I know.
for what, two some years.
2 years.
I was yakking with her, so it's like, whatever. Do you think the investment was worth it, guys? I'm not sure. What do you think? Do you think the investment was worth it?
I don't know, gas man.
Gas man.
I have now my new nickname, guys.
Pigpen.
Pigpen.
Pigpen. Gas man gave that to her. He's one of our subscribers and supporters.
Family.
Yeah,
Not subscriber.
well, he's a subscriber too, but one of the YouTube family.
Good. We never call our family that word. I didn't like it.
What, subscriber?
So anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video.
No.
It helps in collecting more. I mean, not more, but slowly for my next school year project.
Right.
So by watching this video, you help and you give your contribution. So we thank you very much. We love you all. Say your remarks, your closing remarks, because this is getting longer.
My closing remarks
Yeah.
are: cheers, guys. Relax. Don't take life too seriously. Don't be spending your lifetime chasing material stuff, because none of that matters. What matters is your relationships with your family and loved one, right? That's all that really matters.
That's right.
The rest of it is just, I don't know, it's hocus pocus, right? It's what society says you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, you're supposed to have a nice great big house and this and that and a nice car or cars, as it were, and
Keeping up with the Joneses.
keeping up with the Joneses, yeah. Well, not even necessarily keeping up with the Joneses, just that people, I don't know, they're programmed to want more than they need.
Everyone has a different lifestyle. This is our
Yeah, I know,
lifestyle,
I know.
and we're happy with it. We're content with it, and there are some people that are like that.
Right.
Spending money on things that they, even though it's luxury for in our minds, but for them it's just normal. So
Yeah, me,
to each of their own, guys.
Yeah, me, I always, I would buy used vehicles, right? And the Ford Ranger, the last one I bought was, what, like?
For the
No, it was like,
2000.
I think $2,800 I paid for it, right? And I drove that around for 5 years, right? And so, yeah, I paid cash for it, so I'm not paying, I'm not paying all that interest on financing. That's the thing, you buy these cars and they're like, $30,000, and they want you to get the electric ones nowadays, which are $70,000 or $80,000, right? Well, just the interest payment alone on that is outrageous, and then your insurance is outrageous because of the fact that you have to replace an expensive vehicle.
Yeah.
I didn't even have collision on my vehicles because it's not worth it if I crash it up. And it's like, it's only a $2,800 loss.
But
maximum.
you pay insurance for that.
Well, you have to have insurance. You have to
okay.
have what they call liability insurance.
Okay.
In other words, if you hurt somebody else or damage other people's property, that they're going to get paid.
Yeah, but you have to remember, if you happen to be in the Philippines, guys, I don't suggest you would go for a second-hand vehicle here. Philippines and USA is different.
Well, yeah. Well, not really, because they do the same thing in the States.
I mean, no, we have a
Second.
lot of experience here. Buying a second-hand cars is horrible. Unless you're a mechanic and you know really how to check
Well,
what
because
you're buying, you know.
because Filipinos will use something until it's basically done. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, and that's when they'll get rid of it.
Yeah,
because of the fact that
you have to be very careful.
yeah. So, anyways, we bought our motorcycles. How much did you pay for your Sunshine?
75,000. That is Mio 125 Yamaha.
How much?
75,000.
Which is
That's like $1,300.
no, it's like $1,500.
15?
Yeah, 1,500.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
mine, which is bigger,
98.
yeah,
$2,000.
$98,000. So, little less than $2,000 for mine, and it works fine. You know,
It works fine. You have not driven it.
A little bit.
I think if Rodney would,
Everybody else uses it more than me.
if Rodney can come, he'll be the one who will be driving it.
Who, Rodney? Yeah, because he's got a Harley over there.
I'm sorry, you cannot take your Harley over here.
Mm.
So
You wouldn't really want to drive that around, anyways.
no,
It's too big.
It's dangerous too.
Right. And so, overall wise, I mean, our houses are paid for. The land's all paid for. We don't have any, expenses that way.
Yeah.
And the property taxes are all what, $2.50 a year?
Yeah. So I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we will have to live a longer life, guys, because we don't have stress over here.
That's right.
Especially Randy wakes up in the morning, get his yossi, have coffee,
Right.
have his morning workout, and then just sit on the chair watching
What's my
his cell
morning
phone.
workout?
Secret.
It's a secret.
And,
I know what workout she's talking about.
And then I do my stuff.
Yeah.
We have agreement on that.
Right.
He let me do my stuff, and I let him do his stuff. As long as we don't disagree to one another, we're fine.
Yeah. We disagree once in a while. I mean, every couple does. If you don't have any disagreements, there's something not right in
There's
your
something wrong.
relationship. Yeah. Because there's no way that two people can agree 100% on everything in life. That just isn't going to happen.
And the only time we argue, hala, honey pa, it's already 30 minutes.
It's
Okay,
okay.
guys.
They can shut it
We
off
have
if
to
they want
buy.
to.
Huh?
They can edit it 15 minutes or
No, guys,
10
what I'm
minutes or
saying
whatever.
is the only time we disagree or we argue is when it's about like 9-10 o'clock in the evening, because Randy has a little bit of drinks.
Oh, no.
And I always tell him that I don't wanna
she
talk-
keeps on saying
I
that.
don't want to talk to you right now. We talk tomorrow, and then he forgets about it, so we don't have a fight.
She keeps on saying that, but she ends up she ends up picking on me.
That's
about
not true,
something.
guys.
Oh, yes, it is.
Bye, guys. It's already 30 minutes.
All right.
It's very long. You will get bored with this.
Yeah. Well,
Bye.
they get bored with our videos anyway.
No, they
That's-
don't.
Oh, yeah, they do.
They find a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
know.
of enjoyment and entertainment. Thank you, guys. Bye.
See you later.
See you on my live. Bye.
Cheers.